He's saying that he's better than us just because he charges 2%. So let all the consumer judge how good is agent.
Definitely, Homeseller has been garnering a lot of attention lately.
I don't feel like it's the most professional in terms of like what you're saying online. You can get cancelled quite easily, you know.
You come out into the market without any experience, flat a 2% fee on your forehead, and you say you are professional. Does that make any sense to you guys?
So we got a lot of so-called hate comments. But as they say, if there's haters, that means you're doing something right, you know. My biggest selling point is very simple. My agent fee is 1,999. Okay, you time the GST 2178. So my highest sold HDB 1.31 million. We time 2%, 26,002. You time the GST is 28,558. So you look at the difference. My owner saved 26,000 on this transaction alone. So that is my highest selling point. Okay, I'm Patrick Chi, founder of Homeseller. My age 42, father of 3 sons. I find that for agent to go down every single trip, to and fro may be 1 hour, but the viewing may be 5 minutes. So I just take away the viewing part. The rest of the thing, I still provide a full agent services. We give this cost saving back to the seller by not going for the viewing.
Do you think that real estate agents might not be happy about your flat fee structure?
I believe so lah. If I manage to go to a certain scale, definitely I'll be affecting a certain percentage of the 2% agent. If you don't innovate and learn as you grow, then I will say that, yeah, high chance of you being kicked out of the real estate industry is very high lah. TikTok is something new to me. I only started in August 2023. Then I have gained so much traction via TikTok.
He did call out one agent for wearing flashy clothes.
Agents trying so hard to justify their high commission. What I realize is they are either driving a Ferrari or they will be wearing 60k of luxury clothes.
But how you choose to spend your money is up to you.
People online always say that, you know, you pay peanut, you get monkey. We have no motivation to sell high for our seller. One guy say that you pay 1,999, he sell for you 500k. You pay me 2%, I sell for you 550k. The agent only sell a few HDB deals and then he want to compare to me when I sell 400 plus under CEA record. Then plus, I do so many record price. I just find that how can someone be so unreal?
Homeseller coming in with a flat fee is a disruption where it is actually offering the same product at a lower price that resonates very well with the HDB market. I think that's good for empowering consumers lah.
So I have one case in Bishan, helper open the door, close the deal, and we sell at record price. The thing that I can't justify is, you know, every time I go down for the viewing, it's only that 5-minute process. Then I open the door, let the buyers view. This one is a corner unit, you know, this one is facing where, downstairs is the MRT. But all this information, I'm thinking, the buyer know ma.
I've seen him promoting his services online. It's a great service that consumers should be willing to consider if their properties are be able to sell for itself. But in other instances whereby the house need a little more work to spruce it up in order to get it ready for sale, especially for good price, in a short time, that model may not necessarily work.
I myself have lost clients before to Patrick. For sure, she asked me, do you think you can come down to meet me in terms of commission? Can you do it at like 1% or something like that? And I told her that, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I've spent $300 to $600 for the video shoot. I spent countless hours doing all the viewings with you, and I know what kind of value I can bring to the table. So when you go on Property Guru, sometimes you will see listings that stand out to you a bit more, something that is more prominent with the agent face and a tagline. Those are turbo boosts. There is a higher chance that the buyers will click in to look at your listing. Much higher exposure, I can tell you. If I take 60 days to market a unit, if I turbo all the way, that's 1.2k already.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, recently got something I need to consult you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so very frustrating because my seller went to go and sell view.
Okay.
Then same problem happened again.
Okay.
They tried to put them
Okay, let's discuss with them.
Hi guys, Tongbu just now informed me a very interesting thing again. Same thing happened. Our DIY condo buyer went to sell view and then the agent had to Potong Jalan our buyer and get his contact number.
Who is that? Oh, some very famous TikToker.
Yeah, who? A lot of agents are very hungry right now. The market is slowing down. Leads are getting lesser and lesser.
I think we can train another type of agents to serve the buyer. Since we are absent, they try to Potong Jalan. We be present. Maybe another way you can try is that before you go to viewing, right, you just can preempt the potential buyer, which is our seller also. What is the possible scenario that you'll be facing?
But it's still tough because it's not there.
There's a lot of solution to this. Let's brainstorm a bit more.
I have attended a home seller viewing before and I was the buyer's agent. We were left unguided on the property. While viewing the place, there were a lot of questions that we were not actually replied to, like past transactions wise, what was sold before and why were they sold at a certain price, and we actually ended up buying a different home instead. Although you may think that the sellers are living there and they know the property best, not being a salesperson means that they will not be able to bring out the best attributes of the property. As an agent, I feel like doing the viewings are so important because it allows us to bring out the best attributes of the house in terms of the narratives that we're having with the buyer. For a house such as this, which is currently vacant, staging also plays a really important role to help the buyer envisage how the house will look like as their home. So today I have an open house coming and I'm trying to make sure that the house is neat and tidy in preparation for the viewers later.
Some sellers who are more savvy, they know how to do everything themselves. On the other hand, let's say you're 60 now, you grow up and you bought your first house with an agent. And now you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to be there and handhold you all the way through the whole process. There could also be somebody who is an extreme high flyer, whose time is the most valuable asset that they have. I'd rather give you the keys. You handle all the viewing requests with the tenant, manage everything for me. I just sign the paper when I need to come down.
My channel is called House Hunt with You, which means to say that I am looking at things from a buyer's perspective. I had people coming up to me saying that it's not nice to say this about a certain development because there are people out there who are trying to sell that. I have been asked to take down certain content as well, but I have stood by my freedom of speech in this case.
It's funny because many agents has been just doing their own TikTok lah. Countless. There's a law under EA that you have to run what you post online right through your agency first. Everything. That means every single video before you post, you need to say hi, can or not, then you post. They try to complain Patrick on that lah. Then in a sense, CA have to, because once it's a formal complaint, they have to do a obligatory investigation.
With this video, I'm effectively terminated with immediate effect since last night, 17th of Feb. 2235 hours.
I was invited by CA for an interview. Then after that, I was being served the termination. But I cannot practice as an IES. So I complied with the CA rules and regulation. I don't practice. I pass all my stuff to my team to handle.
I was there for 5 hours with CA, so...
Oh, for real? You also got
I was asked to go and support the interview. Patrick asked me, I said, I'm not afraid, because we did nothing wrong.
I do understand that there are a lot of agents who are unhappy about what Homeseller is doing, but I don't feel like anyone should be in that position to have to answer to everybody just because they're out there to disrupt the market.
Patrick is originally a very controversial guy. He likes to speak his mind. Most people don't really confront us like, hey, I don't like you, but they wish in their hearts that, no, maybe go out of business lah, then we can continue. But become very, very censored sometimes also. We cannot say a lot of things already. Because people are always out there to try to, and now they know social media is relevant. But as they say, if there's haters, that means you're doing something right, you know. So now we are just full force running already. So after you switch agencies, then there's no restriction already. And also investigation concluded by CA. Nothing wrong. We never do much.
I've been in this industry for 9 years. I've been through the top few agencies like Broadmax, ERA and Huttons. It works like MLM as well. The top recruiter will recruit a lot of downlines. I think the whole commission structure overall is a bit inflated, especially for those who are not so experienced. Yeah.
People seem to feel that all the agents are earning $1 million a year. If you are actually within like 200k, 300k a year, it puts you probably on top of the top 20% of agents in Singapore already.
I make close to 10k a month. Sometimes I can have absolutely no income at all.
I do not have investor money. I have to borrow from credit cards. I'm asking myself, why am I doing all these things? So when the first year comes, so that's the time when I think that, you know, I just do it slowly, bit by bit. I operate on a low-cost model. So a lot of people question is, how can we sustain? Selling my volume sounds like a good idea, but I'm always on the phone 24/7. So now I got 5 people messaging me. Then yesterday I was doing 4 negotiations. So we are trying very hard now to try to keep it affordable. But again, if for example, this model, you earn too little, right? Maybe the fixed rate will start to become higher. Today I'm here going to meet this new owner at this Compassville. I have not met this owner before, so I'm here to find out how we can assist them to sell their unit at a good price. So we need to do some financial calculation.
Just to check, how do you find out?
Through internet, and some unhappy agents were talking to us about it. That's how I also kind of found out about you guys.
So it's through all those agents that refer us.
Negative marketing is not marketing.
True.
If you have any doubts about so maybe we can explain to you more about how we work.
From the basic information I found on the internet is that the difference between you and other agencies probably is that during viewings you guys won't be around, right?
Actually, it's still a full agent services. So we'll do everything for you. Like what you mentioned is correct. When we tell you, example, today 6 PM, there's a buyer coming to view. So someone must be at home to open the door for the buyers. Okay. So after the buyers view, they left, we'll follow up with them for feedbacks and whether they want to make an offer.
I can say I'm proud to be a real estate agent now under Homeseller. Yeah, I work very hard on it, bro. You want to take my job? You take it for me. I come you'll stress out one. By two months you'll die already. I'll say it's more than just the money. At least I help to build something bigger.
Potentially 30 years down the road, this whole industry will disappear. Agents will disappear. HDB just launched the HDB resale flat listing portal. The people who are 30 now, they don't really need agents if they are very savvy, they know how to do everything themselves.
I don't think the value of an agent will truly disappear. So in this case, with the resale portal being put up, it actually allows us to identify genuine listings and take advantage of technology to do things better, faster.
I think you can see from all the videos, all the content currently, they always say I have a lot of value, but they never say put in pinpoint form what is my value. Just like how we home sellers say our value. I say my 1999 is a full agent services. No one has ever come out to say that I say the wrong thing or I give a misleading advertisement.
I hope to see that Singapore real estate market does get a bit more open and transparent, where people are actually looking to co-broke, be more friendly and prioritize their clients' needs before theirs.
I've co-broke with a lot of agents. We are working fine together. What I want to say about property agent talking about me on TikTok, I would say that I went through so many failures already, so I'm mentally strong in such a way. You revoke me, I still can do other things. As a property agent yourself, you need to innovate, you need to find a way to sell yourself. Just remember, you're not selling the property, you're selling yourself.